Hello and welcome to the session on preparing for the BRC Global Standards Food Safety Culture Excellence Survey. My name is Ringaile, a director here at Culture Excellence, and today I will provide some guidance on how to best prepare for your assessment. Much of this information is also available in the site manual PDF attached in the welcome email sent to the site contact at the start of the assessment. Committing to measure your culture is a very important step in your organization's culture journey. The overall success of the assessment will depend on two key factors: how many responses you get and the quality of those responses. In terms of the number of responses, we will provide you with our minimum recommendations, which depend on the size of the location being assessed. However, keep in mind, these are just minimums, and where possible, we always encourage our clients to exceed them. The second key factor is the quality of those responses. The most important thing is that your employees are open and honest and give you genuine feedback that you can then use to improve. There are a number of strategies you can employ to achieve both these goals. Involving the right people is a really important step. If your company is familiar with surveys already, it is a good idea to coordinate with teams who have experience in other surveys, for example, HR. Because the survey will usually require extra breaks for staff, it's essential to discuss this with operations and anyone else who will be impacted or can help. The role of the site lead is key. They will typically be responsible for rolling out communications, preparing for the assessment at their site, answering questions, and supporting the implementation. They will also receive weekly updates from us on progress throughout the process. There are logistical steps to prepare before the launch of the survey. First, you need to decide how the assessment will be taken. Will you provide shared computers for the employees in a training room, or set up tables? Will employees use their phones? The survey is made in a way that supports all major browsers and devices, but there are a few technical requirements that should be checked and tested with your IT team before the launch. You can find more information on the technical requirements that you can forward to your IT teams in our implementation guide or in our launching the survey video. It is important to motivate your employees before the survey as well as throughout. While your managers can manage their own time and decide when's best to take the assessment, for other employees we strongly recommend giving them dedicated breaks away from their work. This will send a strong signal that the company is invested in hearing their opinions as well as making sure that they take enough time to answer the questions. This is something that should be planned in advance, taking into account different shifts, making sure you allow as many employees to participate as possible. It is also helpful to make the experience pleasant. If you can, make sure your staff have refreshments in the survey room. Even something as simple as chocolate biscuits and tea make all the difference. To help in communicating the survey to employees, we provide a poster, available in multiple languages, which explains what the assessment is, why it is being done, and how it will be implemented. This is provided in the welcome email sent to the site lead at the start of the assessment process. We also recommend generating your own communication materials and plan to support the implementation of the survey, such as email or video messages from senior managers, discussion in meetings, and so on. When planning your communications, there are a few practical points that are important for everyone to know. First off, anonymity. It is crucial that your employees know that the survey is 100% anonymous and their data is protected. We are GDPR compliant and we will at no point ask anyone for any personal information, be it their name, or email. Furthermore, our platform protects anonymity by never displaying an individual's data. The survey is also dynamic. That means that questions are tailored to different roles and answers. For example, management will get the highest number of questions. It is important that every employee taking the assessment understands the question. For this reason, we have over 50 language options. All our translations are professionally translated and reviewed by industry insiders, and we work hard on improving their quality continuously. It is important to explain how long the survey will take, so people can plan their time and not get frustrated by it taking longer than expected. It usually takes 15 to 20 minutes to complete, depending on role. As well as the practical messages, expressing the purpose of the assessment is also crucial. They say that honesty is the keystone of a good business, and we fully agree. The message of honesty is therefore one to be shared with all employees participating in the assessment. The survey is not about getting a high total score. It is about gaining an accurate insight into your company culture and your strengths and weaknesses. With open and honest feedback, it becomes far easier to develop meaningful action plans to drive improvement. And with lower scoring areas, there's an even greater opportunity to show improvement in the years ahead. Preparing for the culture assessment is a really important step, and it can also be very enjoyable. By involving others, thinking about how to motivate people, and using multiple communication methods, it is also a valuable learning opportunity for the culture journey itself.